All right, Leo. Well, here we are. Another episode of the Leo soap opera. I love it. One of my predictions has come true with the pre-shuffle. You might want to stick around. Because, I'll tell you, your person. Anyway, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is a Soulmate Energies update. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. And people seem to be digging the Leo soap opera. Or relative digging it anyway. But if you found Steve's Love Tarot or the title drew you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay. Now, Leo, as always, I have a hard time telling you apart from your person per se. So roles in any reading can be reversed. It's general readings. But in your case, roles can be reversed big time. So keep that in mind. But for most of you, I'm talking about your person. So I'm just going to say that. That said, your person they like to stick their hand in the meat grinder. And I said a prediction I made is coming true here in the pre-shuffle. I've got the Six of Pentacles, a card we've been seeing a lot, right? If you've been watching my readings, the all signs readings I've done recently and all of that, you know the Six of Pentacles and Judgment been coming out together all the time. Someone coming back, someone who didn't want to give before, now wants to give, all that kind of stuff. I have that here. I have the Six of Pentacles. Someone who didn't want to give. They really want to give to this soulmate connection. They really do. Why? Because your person's not happy. Okay, I'm reading the damn energy. It's what I do. And I'm in a neutral position. I'm not even here. I'm in a field watching kestrels hunt that I used to sit in when I was a kid. That's where I go. It's my happy place. And I'm neutral for these readings. Yep. And I can tell you they're not happy. I've said about your person before, they're an actor in their own life, right? They're playing a role. Their soul energy doesn't match the energies around them. Their ego energy does. They've turned up the ego energy to match the energies around them. So if the energies around them are superficial and materialistic and, status hungry, all that kind of stuff, let's say, for example, they're pretending to be that person alone. But deep down, this is a very deep person. I like your person. It's a person who doesn't share. Most of the people around them have no idea the depth of this person. There's a reason you have a soul connection with them. But your person also pisses me off because they're an actor in their own life. And I know a few actors. I've lived in LA a better part of 30 years now. I've known a few, and they've taught me a thing or two. And one thing, they all pretty much say the same thing on this topic. Even if you're preparing for a role and you're trying to play the role or pretend to be that role for 24/7, just for like a week straight, you can't keep it up 24/7. You can't play a role 24/7. There's always a moment where the real you creeps in, or the real shit going on in your life creeps in, and all of that. That's what I got here. I said there's no room for being wishy-washy in this energy. I said, and I've said it many times, in this new core energy cycle combined with the North Node in Taurus, it's not going to allow for in and out. You're either in or you're out. Or you're going to land in a what? A tower. And that's what we got. We got someone who wants to give to this, but they're wishy-washy. The Two of Pentacles, back and forth, back and forth. And what do we get? A tower. It's right there. That's all I need to show you of the pre-shuffle, but I'll keep going anyway. Just because it's fun, not. All right? And right there, Two of Swords. It leaves them in despair a little bit, at a crossroads. They think they can just ignore this person of all the signs. Your person thinks they can just stay in the shit that they're in the unhappiness, in the toxin, whatever the fuck it is. They think they can just ignore it. They think they can just blow this soulmate connection off, oh, whatever. Another Leo will come along. That kind of thing, assuming it's your person I'm talking about. No, they're not going to find another connection like this. Not one where they can be themselves, where they can open up. And they can. The Six of Pentacles, the energy reflecting off that tells me all of that. And I've said it before. So it leaves them at a bit of a crossroads. They end up doing nothing. Net with the Fool here, this is the next card. They see it as a risk to come towards, so they just say fuck it, right? And right here, Judgment. There's Judgment again. Judgment is bookending the Six of Pentacles in this pre-shuffle. And they've been together a lot. So it goes around and around on a loop. It gets resurrected over and over again. That's the Tower. That's what happens. I'm not going to go toward Leo. Fuck it. I want to give to this, but I'm okay where I'm at. No, you're not. Now you're at a crossroads. You're in despair, right? You want to come forward. It comes back around. You know the truth. Your intuition's screaming at you, but you hang on to what you've got. There, I went a little deeper. Now hang on to what they think is the rainbow. I know it's not. I know the soulmate connection is, because they keep landing in fucking towers. And towers play out differently for each of you, for your person. Most of them, it's just a point of, there's a moment of disappointment where they tell themselves, oh, I can sit in this, I'm fine, I don't need to go toward the soulmate connection. And the moment they do that, they're okay for a second, and then they slip out of character. And then they realize what's around, because they're aware now, and have been for some time, that what they've got isn't real. It's not good. It's not, whatever. And then they don't have to be married. For a lot of you Leos, they are. I know in this angle, a lot of you, your person's married or in a relationship. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be how they're living. Maybe they're too career focused. It could be that. So there's that tower. I said, you can't be wishy-washy in this energy. Hopefully none of you are wishy-washy. You're not waiting on this person, but you know what you want. You've made a decision. If they come through the door and they don't suck, I'll hold on to them. If they come right, I'll hold on to them. If not, I'm fine. Because I found my self-worth. I don't give to things that aren't given back. Blah, blah, blah. You're fine. I mean, we see it in the Twin Flame Journey readings all the time. On the Divine Feminine side, I call you guys a douche commercial. You're talking to animals in the damn forest, for God's sake. It's nice. It's nice energy. Let's shuffle the deck right here. All right? Let's see why the fuck we're here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo and the current energies. And we all know what the current energies are because I've been pulling on them. All right? Mercury retrograde is going to turn this person around again. I saw it with Judgment. Not unlike a lot of those all signs readings, you too got Judgment and the Six of Pentacles together. But they're not right together, right? They're not right next to each other, crossing one another. They're bookends with a whole lot of shit in between, including a tower. Right? This person just seems to love sticking their hand in the meat grinder. Why we're here is because of the Six of Swords. There's something that needs to be straightened out here. There's something that, before we can get to this rainbow, and it could be within your person. There's something they need to straighten out within themselves. Your person's in turmoil. I mean, they're sitting in a tower. There could be a misunderstanding in your connection. It could be a lot of things. We're going to find out. We're just getting started. But what comes after the Six of Swords? Well, I can only imagine. Temperance. Again, I say there's something that needs to be straightened out here. The universe itself is trying to help. I knew that when I saw Judgment in the pre-shuffle. That's God's source, the universe itself. I've told you this before, especially if you've been watching a while, you know. I've said, I believe the universe itself, or God if you want to call it that. I mean, I call it whatever you want. I call it the universe. I'm more science-based, but it's fine. It doesn't matter what the word is. The universe itself is trying to help your person. It truly is. It seems to be. There's nothing else. There's no other way I can read it. I mean, and I've never seen anything like it. Of all the angles, of all the other signs, this Leo angle, this person is helped by the universe. It's like, I'll phrase it this way because the kids like to say this out here on YouTube. The angels have gathered around this person. They're like yelling at them. But all they listen to is that one little devil in their ear, and it gets them in towers all the time. Let's do a reading here. I don't know what's going to happen. The energy is very scattered here. I can't tell. Your person flip-flopping. And all I get is tower energy. That's it. That's why I took a bit of time on that pre-shuffle. I want you to understand what's going on. Let's shuffle the deck here. We're going to get a reading right now. Our main reading. But we can't forget the cards of the cut, and we can't forget that pre-shuffle. All right, let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. What do we got? Give me a reading, universe. And it knows what I mean by that. Yeah. King of Cups, holding on to an Ace of Cups. Holding on to love. Afraid to be vulnerable. Afraid to take a chance. Or so they tell themselves. See, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. This person's... It could be that on their side, because I know a lot of your people are married or in a relationship or family dynamic or something. It could be on their side you don't fit. Maybe you're very spiritual and all of that, very just generally spiritual, but their family's maybe part of a more organized religion, much more rigid. You have to conform to certain things. I don't know, you know. I have no idea, but I know your person deep down is a free spirit. I'm just giving that as an example. I don't know if that's the case. But there's some reason they keep talking themselves out of it. What's crossing this? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, I told you. Well, it takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups toward 9 cups of happiness. And that's like the Six of Swords told us. There's something they need to straighten out, either within themselves or there's something they want to straighten out with you, or both. They're holding on to a lot of love. That's the King of Cups. It's the overall energy of every card we're going to throw on the table. It's powerful, and it's crossed by the Eight of Cups. They know what they want to do, but they're not doing it. And every time they don't, because that's wishy-washy. Knowing what you want to do, but not doing it is wishy-washy. In and out. I know what I want to do, but I'm not doing it. It's wishy-washy. I even gave you a little animated finger demonstration of it there. Right? And it lands them in what? A tower. Let's see, our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions, and I'll dig. Right here's the hidden energy with the universe. Well, okay, I made a mistake. Freudian slip. You know when I Freudian slip, it's important. Right here is the hidden energy, what the universe wants you to know. It's red with the energy of your connection. This is their soul position. These two are tied. This is how they feel about you in the soul, not what they show you, not what they tell you. These two are tied together. Okay? So, right here's the potential final outcome. We've got a very important reading. I'll need to pull these together. Okay. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. If I think we need to extend it, I will. I don't know yet. I hadn't planned to. But you could bet that if I do, and there is a link for an extended in the description, because I didn't plan to do an extended, it's probably pretty fucking awesome. There's probably a damn fine reason for it, because I'm not planning to do one. Okay, all right. You know, if there's a link there, you know. Right here, the energy around the connection, what is it? You ready? Everybody's comfortable? Right? Okay. Is that even a word, comfortable? What the hell is wrong with me today? Okay. I had a good breakfast, I promise. 10 of Pentacles. The energy around the connection is like, hey, here it is. I'm here, come and get me, right? Here I am, come and get it. It's wide open. This person knows that you're the 10 Pentacles. The energy around your connection is a fucking rainbow right now. It's wide open. It's as good as anything else I could throw here, like, you know, that would say that like a lover's card. It almost feels like a lover's energy, where the energy is just wide open. We'll see what happens when we clarify with that. This might have something to do with 10 Pentacles on their side. Because this person thinks, they convince themselves through this actor in their own life that what they've got on their side is what they wanted. Only because it probably is what they wanted. It's what they dreamed about when they were little. You know, it's what they thought their life would be. Sometimes when we get it, we realize that we didn't want that. The smart people, the people who are enlightened, change. They go, well, you adjust as you go through life. Well, I thought this was what I wanted, but I don't want this. So you make changes. This person doesn't. They just keep, well, this is what I wanted, and it must be good. What's really good is this connection. How do they feel in their emotions? High Priestess. Their intuition is screaming at them that you're the 10 of Pentacles. It's easy. It's the only way I can put it. They keep it pushed down. The High Priestess keeps secrets pushed down. You're a big secret. I've said that to you before, I think. And I kind of insinuated it when I was pulling on the King of Cups energy here. I believe it. I believe for some of you, the people around your person badmouth you, and they just play along. But they don't, you know, at night it's a different story when they're alone and it's quiet. Their intuition's also screaming at them to come towards you. How do they feel in the soul? Now, I have to pull this with the message from the universe because of my Freudian slip. Okay, always go with the flow of energy. See, I walk my talk. I'm showing it to you here. I fucked up here. Nope, I didn't. Everything happens for a reason. Just go with stuff. You're all right. Your life will always be okay if you go with stuff. The Queen of Swords. I don't like swords in the soul, and the message from the universe is judgment. Okay, a lot of cards from the pre-shuffle coming back after a cut, after a shuffle, a cut, a shuffle, a cut, and a shuffle. That says a lot. That says that pre-shuffle is important. This person really is landing themselves in a tower. This Queen of Swords here is red with judgment. It's all a message from the universe right here. The Queen of Swords, they have to cut something out. They have to get real. And they keep pushing it down. And the universe keeps shoving you in their face. The universe keeps showing them, not just you, like, you know, your name is everywhere, they see your car everywhere. I mean, it's not just that. The universe is actually showing this person the truth of what they, of how they've been living. And again, that's why they keep ending up in towers. It's as though your person enjoys sticking their hand in the meat grinder. It's like they forget what it does every second that goes by. Well, I'm going to put it in again. You know, it's called a fucking meat grinder. That's what they're living in right now. That's what it feels like. What's the potential final outcome here? Potential final outcome is a possibility of them taking a leap of faith. It's a risk. It depends on whether or not they can listen to their intuition. These are major arcana, right? This is major arcana. It tells me the universe is trying hard here. Again, it backs up what I said. The universe itself is trying to help this person. It's showing them you. It's forcing them to feel you. It is. And it's forcing them to see the truth of what they've got on their side and the truth about what you represent. And they keep pushing it down. The Fool is here. The door is open. I said that about the Ten of Pentacles. The energy, we'll call it a portal. The energy portal is open. Come on through the door, Leo's person. It's fine. It's up to whether or not it's really, I know it's major arcana, but it's very up to their free will. You know, even though it's controlled by the universe a little bit, just the door is open. I don't know whether they'll come through it. They have to stop pushing this down. They have to stop keeping you a secret from themselves. Never mind other people on the outside. All right, let's clarify. Let's go. I'm going to clarify with the Lightseer deck, because that's who wants to talk. So let's do it. Right here, Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here? See where we go. This is good. I mean, if you're waiting to hear from a person, this is a very strong possibility. And by most people's standards, this would be pretty good reading, and they'd probably go with that and tell you there's communication coming and all of that. I'm being honest with you. I don't know if this person needs to stop. They need to come out of character and get real. They need to stop pushing this shit down. Right? They're keeping you a secret from their own self, and they don't want to look. They none so blind as those who will not see. And that's what this is. It's right here. They see it as a risk to come towards you, but the opportunity is there within the energy. We'll see. We'll see where we go. Told you the energy here is scattered. It's because your person's in a tower. They're in and out. 1 second the energy is like, yep, they're coming in. The next second is they're not. And that's because of this High Priestess energy. All right, let's go. The universe is helping. Okay? They're not going to escape this soulmate connection. It is going to keep showing them how bad what they've got on their side is. It's going to keep pointing it out through different ways, whatever. Maybe their spouse hitting on somebody at a pool party coming up. You know, something like that. And what happens with your person in that scenario, I'm not saying that's what's going on. Okay? I'm not the amazing Kreskin. But, you know, I'm not psychic or anything like that. I read energy. I just feel the energy and translate it into words. But in that little example I gave, your person would push that down. Their person would hit on somebody at a pool party, right? Stick their hand down somebody's pants. Your person sees it, and they just look away. It's like a politician's wife, right? They know that their husbands are cheating and everything because power corrupts. It always does. But they look away because they don't want to lose the status of being with the person and all of that and cause a fuss, and lose money, stuff like that. It's just, I'm not saying that's your person either. I'm just saying that they look away. They would just look away from it. That's what this High Priestess is representing here. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why? It's crossed by the Two of Wands. Card we've been seeing a lot lately. Okay? They know. I mean, it's the pictures tells 1,000 words here. They know that she's not even interested in this other wand. She's just looking out the window at a whole new world. They know. Okay? They know. That's a message for somebody. They know. Apply it however you need to your situation. All right? What's on top? Queen of Cups. Again, this is the energy around your connection. It's filled with love. The portal is open. Come on in. It's the real Ten of Pentacles, but your person just looks away. They look away. Wishy-washy. Oh, I can just say they think they can sit in the shit that they're in. Even the universe doesn't. It's trying to help them. Because in their soul, there's a lot of wisdom in there. There's a lot that they could be sharing. And they're living too superficial a life. They can't share it. Because when you're worried about image, you can't say certain things, can you? You can't. I couldn't do this job if I was worried about image. Think about some of the shit that I say on these videos. Some of it pretty controversial, right? I came out here and made some waves in fucking 2021. I said some shit that rattled people, triggered them like mad. If I was worried about a fucking image, I couldn't say that. A politician, for example, got to smile at you and shake your hand, even when you're calling them an asshole. They can't come back at you with anything because they got an image to protect. Whatever the case here, this person just pushes this down. It's a lot of love. It's the most love I can pull from the deck. Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Nine of Cups. Again, I reiterate, the portal is open. It's like, come on. They know this, and they push it down. They know this. They do. They know. You can't help but feel these energies. 10 Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups. They're looking out that window. They know that it's better out there, but they push it down, and it lands them in a tower. And they see it. It's some sort of risk. There's some sort of image here coming towards you. I get it. A High Priestess. Why is it here? Tell me about the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? High Priestess is crossed by the Page of Swords. They never take their eyes off of this. They can. It says what I said in the pre-shuffle about the actors, right? They can't stay in character 24/7. It's not humanly possible. They can't. Even the best con man in the world can't stay in character 24/7. An undercover cop, an undercover agent, got to stay in character 24/7, still doesn't. There's still a moment where they're not in character at some point during the day, even if it's when they're taking a shit. There's a moment when they're not in character. That's what's going on here. They never take their eyes off this. The moment they push it down, a piece of it comes back. And it's kind of a spying classification of energy, right? They spy on themselves pushing this down, and it's just the connection never goes away. What's on top here? The Two of Wands again. Again, they keep looking out that window. She's sitting in the room, yes, and you're outside. That's what they're looking at, your connection. She's sitting in the room, and she got little things to remind her of you, of what's outside. Oh, this is the globe that Leo gave me. Oh, I remember when we got that globe. Oh, and this other thing that's supposedly so great that they pretend that they're part of is still in the room, but they're not looking at it. Why is the Two of Wands here? World. Well, it's sort of like, I got Bon Jovi's Never Say Goodbye ringing in my head. It's one of their songs. He's singing about the old days, right? Never say goodbye. I forget. I think it's on their Slippery When Wet album. I don't know. Anyway, it's a bit of that. It's a bit of why is the Two of Wands here? Why are they looking out the window and not doing something about it, not getting in the elevator and going down? Because something big would have to end for this person. There's almost, if you sit in something long enough, you get nostalgia for it. You feel like it's a part of you. Saying goodbye to anything, a part of your life, anything, comes with some melancholy, because we feel like we're saying goodbye to a part of us, right? And moving on to something new. Well, fine, but that's why they just stare out the window. It's like they can't bear to say goodbye to it. It's as though there's something that of it that has a good memory, and they're just hanging on. It's probably their motivation as their actor in their own life. It's probably their motivation. They hold on to that. They think about that one moment that was good, and that's how they can put themselves and convince themselves that it's good. But they're not going to overcome the energy of this connection. A cycle could be changing here. Again, it's all could be, because it's a Fool here in the final outcome, and these are read together. So we'll see. Why is the Queen of Swords here in the Soul? I don't like swords in the Soul. It's someone who's and I have to read it with the High Priestess, because the top row, this is bookending the 10 of Pentacles. I told you what it meant. The High Priestess is in the middle. They push all this truth down, and it's poking at their soul, right? It's like if you swallowed a sharp object, it'd be poking at the lining of your stomach. They could feel it. They could feel it in there. It pokes at them. It pokes at them. I can feel it too. That's why I'm a little irritated that this person just thinks they can sit in whatever they've got. And I've said that to you before, and they do. They want to come towards you. I see it here. They're being compelled to do it. I see it there. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why? Why? Oh, why are you giving me this card? Page of Cups. See, they push it down. I just got done telling you about eating a sharp object, right? And it's poking at your stomach while it's in there. You got to go to the ER to get it, taken out, because otherwise you're going to, die or something. Anyway, it's poking at them. As they push it down with the High Priestess, it pokes at them, and love creeps in. And then they push it down. They keep pushing it down and pushing it down, but it's telling me they can't get rid of it. They can't get rid of you. There's always some love there. Also see here, I know a lot of you, your person's married. I'm going to tell you, you're not sharing soul space with anyone here. So whatever this other wand that's in the room is, I'm telling you, yeah, you're not. Six of Cups, they feel this connection. All right, there's an urge. They know what they want. I say Queen of Swords knows the truth, is the truth, speaks the truth. She cuts things out that are shit, and goes for things. But this High Priestess is getting in the way. They're pushing it down. They feel this connection. They know damn well what they want to do, like I already said. But they're not doing it. And that's the wishy-washy. That's the Two of Pentacles from the pre-shuffle. They know what they want to do, but they're not doing it. That's wishy-washy. And that lands them in a tower. Why is the Six of Cups here? 10 Wands. It's huge. It's huge burden. The dam's about to break here. That's probably why the Fool is here, and it's probably why, since these are read with the message from the universe, Judgment is here. They can't take it anymore. It's poking their stomach, that sharp object. It's poking their soul when they push it down. They really feel this. This is a huge burden. Okay? This is huge. Okay. When we go from a 9 to a 10, these are bookending. These two are technically read together in the reading. And while the suit doesn't match, that doesn't matter. By the numbers, it's a 9 to a 10. It's an escalation. All right? And the Queen of Cups, the most love I could pull from the deck, is read with the Six of Cups. I try to give you transparency in my reading. You don't have to take my word for the energy read that I'm some magic being who can read energy. I am, unfortunately. But you don't have to take my word for it. You could see it. That's why I throw the cards. Look at that. They could feel this. They feel you on a high level. And it's about a lot of past life energy. I can tell you that. Okay. That kind of energy is powerful because you don't understand it. You can't read it. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know why you love this person. You don't know why you can't stop thinking about them. You just don't know. You just do. And it drives you batshit crazy. Well, this is batshit crazy in the soul, the 10 of Wands. All right. Why is Judgment here? This is a good episode of the Leo soap opera. I hope it ends well. Let's see what the universe wants to tell us. Why is Judgment here? I know. I could hear the fickle old gal universe now telling me. I know it's not a voice in my head. I'm just speaking metaphorically. I'm trying, Steve. I'm trying with this person. Yeah, this person's trying me. Let me tell you, your person and Cancer's person are two people I want to punch. And if your person's a woman, I would never hit a woman. I'll hit them with a pillow. That's fine. But to somebody, somebody needs a smack in the back of the head here. What are you doing? Oh, you're nostalgic for what? One good thing that happened? There really is that energy there. There's that energy of, I'm not going to go down the elevator and go get the soulmate connection. I'm going to hold on to this, and I'm just going to remember this one part that was really good. Maybe they had a fairy tale wedding or something, or some sort of family event, or I have no idea, All right, anyway. Or maybe your person is an actor. I got a few actor friends. They hold on to the one role they had in a movie 20 years ago. 20 years ago you were in a movie. You hold on to that. Well, yeah, but all you've been doing lately is directing kindergarten plays at local elementary schools. You might want to maybe think about something else, kind of a thing. That's the perfect analogy there. Great. You were in a movie 20 years ago. Good for you. But now you're directing a kindergarten play. And nobody, you're going to auditions and nothing's happening. You might want to rethink things a little bit. That's what your person needs to do. Whether they're an actor or not, it doesn't matter. It's a good analogy. It's time to rethink some things. Okay, I've been shuffling the whole time. Why is Judgment here? Oh, yeah. What did I say the universe was saying to me? I said, I'm trying, Steve. I'm trying. I know you are. The Knight of Pentacles, slowly, but the energy. This is a dependable knight, right? You can give them something. It'll get there. It'll get there late, but it'll get there. The universe is trying here. I mean, and it's been trying. It keeps trying. It's persistent energy. Nothing stops the Knight of Pentacles. Not this one anyway. And then in the Witch's deck, he stopped at the water. But that's a given. But this isn't the Witch's deck. This is the energy that comes off of this card. Nothing stops this person. And they could be going a lot faster. I think the universe taking it slow with your person. I think it hit them with a lot of energy. And I don't know here. Let's see what's on top. Yeah, the King of Swords. It's very interesting. The universe is basically, what it's trying to say here is it's ramming truth up this person. This person here is trying to show them that they need to take action toward love, that cups are more important. All right? What? Yeah, something. Why is the King of Swords here? Yeah, the Four of Swords. Because this person needs healing. This person absolutely, positively needs healing. Once the heart chakra opens, they do want to take the leap, but there's a feedback loop here, right? They keep slowing themselves down by suppressing the energy. And I have to read these cards with the soul energy. They know all of this. Your person has a lot of past pain. They do. There's something they need to cut out. I think the universe's primary goal, like you have a plan. Its plan, basically, is step one, get them to cut something out that isn't 10 Pentacles so they can heal. And step two is for them to come toward you. I think it's still working on step one with this person. I think they have. I feel this energy. They have left. If your person's married, they have left that person before. I know they have. It's in the energy. Or they have thought about it, or something has happened where they've had to go stay at someone else's house for a little while. There was a separation. There's some sort of gap in the energy in that relationship. It could just be they sleeping in separate rooms and nobody knows. That could be that too. That's a separation of energy. But whatever the case here, the primary goal is the toxin or whatever is around this person needs to go away. And in order to do that, the universe needs to bring up their intuition. They need to stop keeping secrets from themselves and hanging on to one positive little thing that's keeping this wand in the room. The World's a very powerful card, but it packs a little fear with it when it's with the Two of Wands. All right, this is a very important part of our reading here because they are holding on to something. They think back to something when they want to leave their life, whatever their life is. Don't have to be married, doesn't matter. Just how they've been living. And coming toward you would be something very different. When they want to leave that, they focus on something. It's very clear in the energy. They focus on something positive, something great that happened. If it's a marriage, they focus on the fairy tale wedding they have. And look how happy we were. That energy you have to understand that with this person. They need to forget that shit. You need to focus on right now. All right? You need to be where you are right now. All right? There was that old saying from the 70s. I think it was the 70s. Be here now. Right? It was something. It was some supposed spiritual being guy saying he was a being from another universe or dimension or something. Yeah, it is be here now saying. Yeah. Well, I say it's similar. I agree with that energetically. You got to be where you are right now. That's all that means. This person isn't. They lock themselves in some sort of image of the past. Now, and then you come creeping in. So why is the Fool here? What's the final on this? See? Son of a bitch. I told you. This whole reading feels like a tower to me. The whole fucking reading. And here's why. From another deck, another tower. That's a second tower in this reading. Wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. That's why I keep telling you about this Two of Wands. That's why I keep telling you. I keep going back to this. These are read with these. It's tower. The more they just focus on, they keep this wand in the room, yet look out the window, it's a tower. They know what they want to do, and they're not doing it. That's wishy-washy. It lands you in a tower. Something's going to happen here that's going to cause them to take a leap of faith, is what the universe is saying. This tower is important. This second tower is the reason there might be an extended here. Okay? There might be. You know if there's a link. Because something's going to happen. There's a catalyst. There's something that happens here where this person actually fucking does something. Maybe. You notice how I phrased that, right? Okay, what's on top? The King of Pentacles. Yeah. They got to let go of what they think is stability. Okay? They have to. There's a moment also, energy's always in layers. There's a layer of energy where something happens because they're wishy-washy, because they're looking out the window and holding on to this other thing at the same time. A tower occurs, and that, for some reason, actually stabilizes your person's energy. They have a moment of sobriety, a moment where they come out of character as the actor in their own life and actually look around them and go, oh, I need to do something. And there's a moment where it might happen. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Nine of Pentacles, a moment where they break free. They have to break free from, I told you this about the world when it fell here. This Nine of Pentacles is red with the world. This is a whole new world for them to come towards you. They're nostalgic for an old cycle by holding on to something about that cycle that makes them happy. It's their motivation, right? That's how they can stay in it. There's something that happens here. Okay? There's something that happens that causes them to get stable, and the world turns here. Well, that cycle ends, a new cycle begins, and they're single and free to pursue. All right? This person also puts a lot of stock in pentacles. No pun intended. They put a lot of stock in security. One of the main reasons they hang on to this, one of the things they're probably thinking about is money. Okay? It's a very strong energy of it here. I know the energy of money because money is neutral energy. And it just sort of floats in there. It's neither good nor bad. It depends how you treat it. All right? Depends what you do with it, whether it's good or bad. It's a neutral energy. And it's a very 3D energy. Money doesn't exist in the 5D. God doesn't care about money. The universe doesn't care about money. And it's just, chipmunks don't even care about money. You leave a pile of it outside, they'll just chew it up and make a nest out of it. The only thing that cares about it is us. It has value because we say it does. It's just a thing we trade for other things. But this person, and a soulmate connection is not a thing we trade for other things. It's very important. This person, that's why the universe is trying to get them to learn the lesson. I suspect your person has a lot of wisdom locked up inside them that can help the universe balance energy. It always does. People sharing wisdom helps balance energy. It makes someone who feels bad feel better. Happiness is balanced energy, right? If you feel bad, your energy is unbalanced. You need someone to come in and energy to come in that helps balance it. That's what this is. That's what this is. This is that energy that comes in that balances your person, sobers them up, and they finally do something about it. So I've given you 3 layers of energy that are here in the final outcome. The last one I just mentioned is the primary energy. All right? The rest of it is your person just loves fucking money. There's the reason whatever it is, happy thought that they're thinking, that they can go back to so they can stay with what they have, it's very money or security related. Could be status too. Could be, I don't know. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe here. See what the universe wants to tell you. We'll go back to the animal deck. What else you want to tell Leo? I don't know if I'm going to pull an extended yet. I'm going to pull some side readings after I hit the stop button on this reading. I'm going to pull some offline readings on that tower. On those towers and this shit. Okay? I know how they feel about you. That's fine. And if I think there's anything that the universe wants to say, I will put a link for an extended. I will hit the record button and record an extended and then put a link in the description of this video. Alright? If it's there, I found something. If it's not, I didn't. And I'm not here to nickel and dime anybody. If I find something, I'll do the damn extended. If I don't, it won't be there. Because I know where this person's at right now. I do. It looks like they come towards you, but there's something that happens. I don't know what it is. Maybe the universe will tell us here. I don't know. What else you want to tell Leo before we go? Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. What else? Come on now, you're making me shuffle a lot. Well, the Emperor. Okay. Well, that's who we're talking about here. It's a start. We always pull from the bottom. The Emperor wants to give, but they can't make up their damn mind. And look at that. All that shuffling. And I shuffled a lot too because I was yammering on about side readings and all kinds of stuff while I was shuffling. Look at this shit. It's an exact replica in position, in perfect position. Red center, left, right. Except this time the Emperor came in. Right? And with that tower. The universe had to set that up because the Tower was underneath the Two of Pentacles in the original pre-shuffle. There wasn't an Emperor there, and I showed you some of the cards after it. So it brought this in. This is a powerful message. This Tower, this catalyst, now I got 3 towers to pull on in my offline reading to decide if I'm going to do an extended or not. So you bet your sweet lion asses there probably is going to be a link there. I doubt I won't find something on 3 towers worth of energy. The bottom line is this person knows what the fuck they want to do. They want to give to this. The Emperor does. But because they're not making a decision, the affecting energy of the Six of Pentacles is a tower. Net, it's a tower. And what's underneath that tower? And there's that Two of Swords again. All the universe did was pepper in an Emperor here. And that tells me a lot too. I got to include that energy in my offline polls to see if we do an extended. I got to include this because this is the Burger King energy. It's not the balanced Emperor that we've been getting because of the wishy-washy. The Burger King, the out-of-balance Emperor, mostly reflecting King of Wands energy, right? Which we didn't get in our reading. We didn't get a Queen of Wands either. But here it is. This behavior basically, in effect, cancels out their energy and turns them into the Burger King. Gotta have it their way, pride, ego. Could also tell me the reason they can't make a decision is there, and I see it here a little bit with the Two of Wands in the world that I've been harping on for this whole reading. I see it here. They are, I don't want to say controlled by outside energies. They might be. We'll look into that. But they're controlled within themselves. There's something, it's like they can't let go of something. And that's why they stay where they are. That happy thought, whatever it is. I like to give the example, if your person's married or in a relationship or whatever it is, even though the marriage is, and people do this all over the world. This is very common. Psychology's written about it a million times, about the fairy tale wedding. They hold on to, even if the marriage is shit, they hold on to, oh, but that was such a magic day. It would be a shame to break this up because then it ruins that day, and that day was so perfect. When there's something controlling them. It's internal and external for some of you. It's an and or, it could go either way. Anyway, the message is the same. This tower needs to happen. All right? Something's going to happen here. Something's going to happen that might make them take control. Energy's always in layers. Okay? We could dig down a little deeper into these into just this 3 card from the universe and say the tower happens, which causes them to take control of themselves. But by not giving to it, by being wishy-washy, it causes a tower, but they actually take control of that because of the tower. Energy is cyclical. It's always a circular kind of a thing. It goes around and around on, it's like that snake that eats its own tail, right? And it spirals down and it does all sorts of things. So there's a lot of different scenarios here. It's tough to pinpoint a general reading. But that is a possibility. So we may need an extended, I don't know. I'm going to pull some side reads offline. I will find out. With 3 towers and a repeating message here from the pre-shuffle, that's unreal, especially since a new card came into the mix. This is very important. This Emperor and this Tower. 2 very important cards to go along with our message from the pre-shuffle, which is primarily this wishy-washiness causing the Tower. Okay? That being said, that's your reading, Leo. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today with this, if I helped make you understand something so you don't feel so bad, it's not you, it's them. Trust me. Okay? It's not you. You're perfectly fine. You're capable of giving love. You're perfectly fine. If I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Keep an eye out for a link in the description. If it's there, I found something. I don't imagine I won't with 3 towers and an Emperor. All right. Good luck, you guys.